This is Katy Perry.
Dan and Maz Show with special co-host Katy Perry.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please do me a big fat favour and make some noise for the one, the only Katy Perry? Keep it going.
Come on.
As much noise as you possibly can. There she is.
I walked outside and I had no idea what climate I was in because I was in Tokyo
yesterday.
Like a few hours ago because I landed at 7 o'clock this morning, and then I was in Los Angeles, so I have no idea what to wear.
No concept.
Well, you've gone with a great sort of doily outfit and pearls, and it's fantastic. Is that insulting?
Are you calling me a nan?
Did I just insult you?
No, you pulled
straight
it
out of the gate.
It didn't take long. That's probably one of your records, babe.
Yeah, that's really good.
But this is awesome weather.
It's cool, right?
I love it. Yeah, I was on the treadmill earlier, and I was seeing the daytime television, and all the women are very tan.
In Australia?
Well, right now, and so that's how I figured, we must be in summertime.
Yeah, summertime.
Coming to the end of our summertime.
Just finished.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm flying the flag for the pale people, so
Yes.
don't worry.
Yes.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Well,
You're low in vitamin D, I'm sure.
we are so excited to have you here. It's
I'm
so good
excited
to
to
have
be
you
here.
at
Thank
this
you.
secret
I'm in
Telstra
Australia
location.
all
Who's
of a
excited
sudden.
to have Katy here?
That's our audience. No, it's good to have you here. We've been doing the Wait for Kate. We've been counting down
Wait
for the last...
for Kate?
Yeah.
For the last hour, we've had celebrities here. We've had musical guests. We've had Larry Emder. Do you know who that is?
I do not, unfortunately, but is he
awkward.
set up?
Does the audience
No.
know who he is?
Yeah.
Larry is
good.
he's one of our favourite TV personalities.
Host of Price is Right.
Oh, I love Price is Right, but I was more of like a Bob Barker girl.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
no.
fair enough.
You haven't lived
with
until you've
that,
seen
with
Larry.
that like skinny microphone and whipping the cord.
What?
I'll be a
Price is
Bob
Right.
Barker
What are you
girl.
watching?
Oh, that's Wheel of Fortune. I think I've had like 6 hours of sleep, and I was in Tokyo about 2 hours ago.
Amazing. This is
be a
going
good
to
interview.
fair for a
This is
great
gonna be
interview.
crazy.
Awesome. So good.
I'm totally sober.
Can we fix that, please, guys? Can we fix that? Yeah. All right.
Champagne for everybody.
Now, you're
all
obviously
good.
coming back to the country later in the year for your Prismatic World Tour.
That's right. That's why I'm
That's
here today.
why
Is
she's
because I'm
here.
announcing that I'm going to be coming to Australia for an extended stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just a show
And
of
New
hands
Zealand.
from those in the audience, who's going to get tickets and go and watch the Prismatic World Tour?
Oh, me.
I think
Yeah, you
we've
are.
all got our hands up as well.
Yay!
Now, the tour starts in May,
It does.
going all around the world.
I'm kicking it off in the UK. Then I go to North America, Canada, Mexico, and then I come to Australia.
Awesome.
I'm very excited to spend my early summer with you guys.
Is this part of your deal where you fly to a country to announce that you're going to be coming back to the country?
No, I don't do this
Okay,
usually.
It's like you're your own...
Obviously, you guys are special to me.
That's pretty
I want
cool.
it to be like, I'm coming, hear me roar.
I don't think anyone's going to miss the memo as well. Like in November, there won't be people going, is Katy Perry coming? She should have told us. Like, this is pretty spectacular.
Well, I've never actually toured as lengthy as I will this fall here in Australia and New Zealand. So hopefully I'll be able to fit in some climbing of your bridge.
Yep.
That was not a euphemism. That was
No,
actually
no.
climbing.
You were not
take it.
looking at
I'll
me.
take that.
so-
I'll take that.
Katie wants to climb our bridge, everybody.
Well, everybody knows that.
What about the big tower? You're going to get up?
Everybody knows that.
Get on
up
the
to the top of
tower.
that, yeah.
The top of the big tower.
Yeah, it'll be
When
good-
you
good
do
stuff.
come back to climb the bridge,
Yes.
are you going to have cameras following you all around so that there's maybe a 2.0 movie about your world and your life?
No, I don't think so. I think people are happy with part one. I think that's
cameras-
enough, right?
I think cameras are following
We've all
you around
seen other
enough
people
already.
do that before and it didn't work out.
Okay.
So.
Well, I thought maybe you'd want to have another shot at it. I don't know.
No, I think the show will be spectacular enough. It's going to be a feast for the eyes. Like,
Awesome.
Literally, I think if you go to the show, your Instagrams will have so many likes, more likes than you've ever had in your
Really?
entire life.
How's
and I know
that?
that
That's a
is the
promise.
point to life, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Who
So-
likes Instagram likes?
Likes and retweets.
Oh my gosh, that is like a currency of its own.
It really
Exactly.
More valuable than Bitcoin.
Get on it now. What can we expect in the Prism tour? Like, the word prism for us was a real challenge. We actually invented our own gigantic prism.
We did.
That we took people here inside to try and get tickets. You can see people saying, I was in the prism.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
the
You guys are in the
prism.
prism?
Uh-huh.
Who's
I
in the prism?
I can tell by her dress. It's very reflective of all the colors.
Very prismatic.
Katie, for your next
Well,
tour, can you
yeah.
please call it like the Call Now to Win Tickets tour? And then it'd be so much easier to come up with an idea. I tell you, it'd be so much
I
easier.
know. Well, it's just kind of a way of saying that I let a lot of light into my life, and then I get to kind of reflect it through these songs and all these positive messages and joy. And, I have a lot of anthems on my record, and
Yeah.
I love that we all get to come together and sing them as a unified group and sweat on each other and not know whose sweat is whose.
That sounds
That's
amazing.
the best part.
So sweat and Instagram likes is what you will get on the
Okay.
Prismatic tour.
Oh,
So
exciting for the Prismatic tour.
I think it's just sold out before tickets have gone on
Now,
sale.
Katie, you're probably thinking I've just come to the Dan and Maz show to chat on just a regular Tuesday. No,
Oh.
today is not just any regular Tuesday. Today's a very important day.
Tuesday.
And
Tuesday.
Tuesdays for us
They
is
spell
one
it
of...
CHUES.
If not-
How would you say it?
Tuesday.
How would
say
you-
Tuesday.
How would you
I
say
just say Tuesday.
Posh.
Okay.
So
Tuesday.
posh. Obviously, this is an exciting day.
It is.
Because you're here. Everyone's
Thanks, Dan.
here. It's
Yeah.
an amazing setup. But also...
This is the most excited you've been all year.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really is.
But
Literally.
wait
It's
till you
only
find
March.
out why. Wait till you find out why.
Aye,
Because,
aye.
you pale in comparison to what's hidden under this sheet.
Not to
Oh.
downplay the fact that you're here, because that's still amazing,
Okay.
obviously.
Because...
It has to be like little baby kittens or something.
Better.
Oh, that would
Even
have been
better.
a really
They'd
good
be
idea.
meowing by now, though.
all
not
our
kittens.
listeners and our Twitter followers are saying, guys, it's
forgetting
Silly
something.
Hat Tuesday and you aren't wearing silly hats.
Yeah, so we do every Tuesday. We do hashtag Silly Hat Tuesday, and at the Dan and Maz show,
This
everybody's
is innocent
encouraged.
fun. This is
Everyone's
so
encouraged
fun.
to wear a silly hat and post their pictures.
Wait till you
that's
see the
really
hats.
sweet.
So it's a Tuesday. We need to decide what our silly hats are going to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we thought we'd introduce you to Australia through the medium of hat. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Those are, I think everyone can agree that these
Beer.
are probably the four most Australian hats
We
in
have
the world.
a beer can hat, a
Yeah.
baseball cap,
Do
kind
you know
of.
what this one is?
That is like a guy that goes into safari hat. But
Pretty
like
good.
he passed away, unfortunately.
No, Paul Hogan is still with us. That's Crocodile Dundee.
See? I know my television. I really know my television.
Do you know what this one is?
Yes, that's to keep the flies away.
Well done,
Correct.
Katy Perry.
Now, Katie,
And
as,
the pigeons.
as the guest,
How many pigeons fly at your
and
face?
how small are they? When a cork can get them. As guest, you get first choice. for
I
the
would
hat.
like the one with the tooth in it, please.
Right.
Okay, so Katy
Not
Perry.
Steve
Hogan's
Irwin.
hat.
Paul Hogan's hat.
Crocodile Dundee.
Y'all, this was $60, yo.
All right.
Has it got the prize on?
I chose,
Paid for these!
I chose well.
Wow.
How do you think she looks, everybody?
That looks pretty awesome.
If anyone can pull off a Crocodile Dundee hat, of course, it's Katy Perry. We should just chuck one on as well.
Maz, yeah, Maz,
obviously.
you get to choose.
I'll
you
have
want,
the beer
Mazzy?
can.
Of course you will. Classic Maz Compton.
It's actually mine. I bought it from
All
home.
right.
You did?
No.
You're a liar.
By the way,
I just lied to your face.
if you are listening to the radio right now and you want to get involved in Silly Hat Tuesday, obviously take a photo, upload them to Instagram or Twitter, use the hashtag Silly Hat Tuesday. Speaking of Twitter, now that we've got all of our silly hats on, and by the way, we
Oh,
look
yes.
amazing. These photos, we'll tweet
That's
them,
just
you'll
like
be able
you're
to
just
see
a
them.
regular guy.
Yeah, I'm just with
He's
the
just got a
boxing
hat
thing.
on.
Just got a hat on. It's okay.
We actually did ask people if they wanted to send through some questions from Twitter. Is anyone here who's sent through a question?
Just Twitter questions?
Yes,
There's a
good.
couple. Good.
yeah, good one, guys. Thanks
we've got
for
'em
following
here.
the hashtag.
So, Katie,
They're like not interacting.
So,
Sorry.
Katie, what we thought we'd do, we knew that you were going to be on the show, super excited. We wanted you to answer some questions from our fans. So we got
All
a
right.
bunch of our fans to tweet us some questions to you if you're happy to answer some Twitter questions.
Sure.
Katy Perry _love is this person on Twitter.
Not a fan.
Okay, let's skip that question.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just saying.
that's probably
Go
the
ahead.
best possible fan name.
I know.
What is your favorite nail polish color?
They're black today, but usually, I don't know. I try all kinds of different things. But you know what I do use is I use gels.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I love them because they stay for like 2-3 weeks. And then, sometimes my girlfriends be like, oh my God, you use gels, but what about your nail beds? And I was like, nobody goes around saying, I have really healthy nail beds. They just go,
Can I
look at
just
my
ask,
polish.
what is a nail bed?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm completely
all the
confused.
guys
No
are just like,
idea
what
what's
is she
going on."
talking about?
You don't speak girl?
No.
Yeah,
No,
well,
sorry.
I've had a girlfriend for 4 years and I'm still picking it up. She keeps her nail polish in the fridge, which I find
yeah, that's a hot
strange.
tip.
That keeps it actually usable for a very long time.
We're
you go.
learning
She
things,
knows what she's
Australia.
doing.
We are
Yeah.
learning things. Okay.
Next question. This is from Grace the Katy Cat. Obviously, these are real fans because they've all got your name in there.
I actually signed up yesterday and made all these usernames.
That's how you got to the
Really
most followed
quickly.
person on Twitter. What is the name of the teddy bear that you always travel with?
Oh, it's called Tididaba. Yeah, no vowels.
Okay, because why not?
Like how you have like hipster bands like Mastercraft and Subtract who don't have any vowels. Why bother with vowels?
Exactly. I guess that's the trend. So no vowels.
No vowels.
Tididaba.
Tididaba. I don't know. I wish I could say something better. My cat's name is Katy Perry. Do you want that?
That's fantastic.
All right.
No, I was
great.
really happy with your first answer.
That was good.
Thanks.
This is why I have a teddy bear in the first place, is because I'm insecure.
You can go hug it. Those Australians with their hats were awful. They wanted vowels.
There's another question at Cronin Beck, which might be one of your fake
curveball.
accounts. Where is the most bizarre place you've performed?
I did have a dressing room on a boat once.
Okay,
That's
that's
cool.
weird.
That was
that's
like
a little different.
it was docked to the outside
So
stage.
you performed on land.
I
but
had
you
performed on land, but my dressing room was in a boat. So, like, while getting changed,
That
I was
would've been
getting
amazing.
seasick.
I only clothe myself at sea.
Yes.
So, okay. Strange
Very
ride of that year.
strange. It's a new Wes Anderson film.
Like I'm in the dressing room with you right
I
now.
know, I know.
You're making me giddy.
Then again, Maz, you have been drinking from the beer hat.
That
That's
is
true.
true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
standard.
And there is beer in there.
This is from Twitter
really
user.
heavy.
This is from Twitter user Smack It Twice.
That's weird.
Oh, that's my fake account.
Okay, that's
Okay,
Maz's.
good.
I think I know this person, actually.
This one says,
Really?
"What do you think of Shania Twain? Since she follows you on Twitter, are you a fan? Collaboration? Question mark.
Every time I hear her songs, I sing them really loud and
So does
dance
MC.
really
I was
hard.
singing. I'm not even joking.
And
When
then
I was in
one
the
time-
shower this morning, was singing Shania Twain. Don't know why.
And one time, I found a cat that was a singing cat, and it moves its body like this, and it sings, "Man, I feel like a woman," or something like that. But I loved it so much that I looked at where it was made, and I had a cat exactly made like that, and it sings "Roar" now, and I'm going to sell it on tour.
there
That
you
is
go.
such
Why
a cool
not?
idea.
That's
So she's obviously influencing me deeply.
And obviously, a big thank you to all of your fans for tweeting us questions to ask you here this afternoon. Driving you home, it's the Dan and Maz Show. Well,
Oh, you can take the hat off.
yeah. By the way, if
Dude,
people are
the hat's
wondering
your
what's going
present.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
Silly
can
Hat
keep- You
Tuesday.
can keep this one if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, Silly Hat Tuesday on the Dan and Maz Show. Every Tuesday, we just stick on a silly hat. So we thought Katy Perry.
Would want to play for the whole
Exactly.
segment.
First thing that you did when you landed in Australia was coming onto our show, and thank you so much. We're excited to have you.
I
Obviously.
showered. I showered.
Thank
Well,
you.
you look amazing.
Thank
You
you.
can see the photos of us in our silly hats, typically Australian silly hats, on the Dan and Maz Instagram, and get involved. Use the hashtag Silly Hat Tuesday.
Katie,
Yeah.
you did offend a lot of Australians when you called your Crocodile Dundee hat a Steve Irwin hat. That
Have
was
you already
cool.
looked on
That
Twitter?
was- it's tough.
I know.
Outrageous.
I'm pretty offensive these
Pull it off.
days.
She's
Pull
a
it
bad
off.
girl.
I'm really salacious.
Hey, before
Look, it's my shin.
Cover up those ankles, woman.
wow,
headline.
Katie, before we let you go, I wanted to ask a question. Have you heard of a group called the Baseballs?
No, but I think that that's a trick. Like in high school, people would come up to me and be like, have you heard of the group called like Purple Nail One Purple Nail? And be like, yeah. And they'd be like, doesn't exist.
No, well, they actually do exist. They're,
This is no trick.
They're a group that do rockabilly covers of pop songs.
Okay.
And they've actually done a cover of Hot and Cold. So it's from a little while ago, but we've got a bit of it for you to have a listen to.
Goes great with these hats.
And now's the awkward moment where we ask if you liked that.
I mean, they do something I can't do, and I do something that they can't do.
That's a very diplomatic
Well, that's my
answer.
band, so
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
not.
That's your band?
No, they're backstage and they're not.
No, we're
They're not.
joking.
No, they've left. They feel insulted. No, that was fantastic.
Now, guys, make sure you get tickets. Obviously, the Prismatic World Tour. It's heading around the country for Telstra Thanks November pre-sale for Telstra customers.
You guys are coming. It's going to be so
9
fun.
It's gonna be
a.m.
awesome. I
tomorrow.
can't
Who's
wait.
coming?
There's going to be so many dance moves.
Everyone.
There's going to be cats
And Prisms, the whole lot,
and
obviously.
prisms, and it's going to be so exciting.
Those
Sweat,
pre-sale tickets,
Instagram
yes,
likes.
all of that on sale tomorrow. Telstra.com/music for
There'll be
details.
flying emojis.
Everything will be there. Make sure you go. Katy Perry, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining
you
us
so
on the
much.
Dan and Maz Show this afternoon.
Thank you.
It's Dan and Maz driving you home.
The Dan and Maz Show. Online now, danandmaz.com.